So guys, with this video we're going slow, and since it's a video about the philosophy memes, I thought it'd be funny to have a lotion in this video. Heck, that could even be a good meme right here. Alright, so on the philosophy of memes, that you have two different types of memes. And the first type of meme would be the dink meme, which is the more offensive meme. And the second type of meme is the cringe meme. The cringe meme is the meme which has more of a appeal of no matter what, it's going to be funny because, it's a failed attempt to make a meme. And it's a failed attempt because maybe it's bad editing, it could be the lack of quality of the humor, it could be just something out of the blue or unordinary. It could be anything, but that just defines what a meme is, which is a cringe meme. Now, as a cringe meme, you could say that any meme where, for example, the classic aliens meme, you have so many poorly photoshopped pictures of like heads of different celebrities or historical figures, and then they type out something like, for example, let's say it's Napoleon. It'd be like Russians, or even I would hate to talk about politics, but for Hillary Clinton, you'd have Hillary Clinton's head there and it says Russians, and from that you get it's a okay meme. I mean, like, if you're a sucker for quality, you might not like it because the quality is terrible. The editing really needs work on, and Clinton or Napoleon, there's nothing really funny about that. But the fact that you have a poorly edited head right on someone's body. Now for the dink memes, what a dink meme would be more like if you're being more courageous with your memes. And when you're more courageous with your memes, what you do is that you take a meme and you say, how will I get this to be able to troll more people? So you come up with something outlandish. And when you come up with something outlandish, you create the meme from there, and the end of the story would be that someone learns how to create a better meme through pretty much bullshitting. And when you bullshit, you get a lot of reactions. Some people will be pissed off, but most people will find it funny because it's very much something that's overly exaggerated. Like, you could say for a dink meme, you could have someone who has character, like a Carolean soldier, and he's going against these Russians, and the Russian would be like a Chad Russian versus a sincere or a weak Carolean. And the Russian, it says this, that, this, that, this, that, this, that, all these stereotypical qualities of a alpha Russian dude. Then a very weak quality for this Carolean Swedish dude, which points out a lot of Swedish stereotypes. And from that, what you do is you cause this laughter by exaggerating things, and everyone knows that it's not necessarily true, but for memes and for humor in general, you don't really want to have stuff to be necessarily true. It's just got to be funny, and in it being funny, you actually learn something that helps you in your life, because when you have this humor, you have the memes which make you feel like you know something. And when you feel like you know something, you might explore the truth behind the meme. And in that, you're made much better as a person. Now, more on the philosophy of memes, that what makes a good meme versus what makes a bad meme. Well, with the cringe memes, what makes a good cringe meme is the worse the edit, the better it is. What makes a good dank meme would be the more absurd it is, the better it is. But now, one thing is, a lot of people share these very serious memes, like they might have quotes from the internet that might say this or that. It might say, Abraham Lincoln said, "Do not trust memes on, or do not trust quotes on the internet." And that itself would be somewhat of a dink meme because it's making fun of people for being stupid enough to believe that Branding Quotes has something that's accurate. Although Branding Quotes has a very big track record of not being so accurate and misattributing quotes to different people. Now, I would also say that even though some people would disagree with me, you can't really have memes that are factual or memes that are meant to display a political message. Because the problem with a political message, unless it's something like very much out there, no one's gonna laugh. I mean, why would we call it a meme if no one's gonna laugh? It's pretty much the same thing as having a political cartoon, but at least political cartoons actually have something funny, because you might have some very fat British dude versus some skinny French dude fighting over a weak America, kind of like in the years leading up to the War of 1812. And when you have these unserious memes, I really don't know if we can call them memes, because when you have the memes, they're not really memorable, because they might say a list of why blah blah should be legal. Like, point 1, bloop blarp does this for your health. Bloop blarp does fala for your style. Bloop blarp or bleep blarp does not do any harm to your body. And when you have stuff like that, it's not really triggering anything. It's more trying to point out something with dubious details. They usually don't really cite any sources. And so you're just putting a political message. Big deal. I mean, I could do a political message too, but I don't have to try to polish it up by putting a picture. I could just write a paragraph, then put at the bottom a source I could cite. So I reject any attempt at memeing with serious details, because it has to be funny to be a good meme. Now, I'm going to end the video right here, because I have a lot of criticism from people and about the size of my videos. And the thing is, I am a very sincere person. I want to learn and improve myself. I do know my channel doesn't necessarily have the best quality videos when it comes to display, but at the same time, I'm going to work on it. So I'm just going to try to change how I do things and make my display better. Part of it is that I don't regulate my voice very well, and you can tell with every video behind this, and even this video itself, there's some instances where I don't regulate my voice very well. So you see these long pauses where I go, well, I'm trying to tell you something, but I can't really tell you because I don't know whether or not I am going to tell you it in a very smooth way, as opposed to me being like, I'm going to tell you something. And in telling you something, I'm going to regulate my voice better, and in this, you'll hear what I have to say. It does not sound rough. It's very smooth, very relaxing, and you will learn something from it, and I'm going to tell you this point by point by point. So, if you enjoyed that video, give a thumbs up. Also, there is still a debate going on about the Bogey 2988 controversy, and I'm going to do a reply video. I'm going to actually give a little, how should I call it? A little display of some of the stuff I'm going to do tomorrow when I make it. Well, there are some good points I made, and scratch point if you're listening. I think your points are pretty good for the most part. Now I'm going to correct myself on some of the stuff in the video, but at the same time, I'm going to concede some of the points too. And I look forward to furthering this discussion with you. And this is the end of the meme video, and I'm kind of going over the 10-minute mark. And I really want to just keep my videos 10 minutes or under for now on. And, if you think it helps me to speak slower, please talk in the comments, everyone, and tell me if you think that will help my display. Also, give me more tips. Remember, I'm just a philosophy channel. I love learning, and I'm humble. I'm not going to be arrogant. In fact, I'm pretty proud of being humble. It's something that people should do. And I'm probably the most humble person ever. Well, see you tomorrow.